as soon as you forget about their special abilities, they will leave you. Just they are partners. They are not your kind of servants. They are not your employees. They are your partners. You know something special, they know something special, and you contribute to each other. So we talked about what knowledge management is, and we defined this knowledge management, and then we looked at professional service firms who are good in knowledge management. And we learned from them how to build collective knowledge, how to build individual knowledge, and how to manage talents. And the summary of our class is the summary. Oh, I'm sorry. It's again about managing talents. It's about measures their uniqueness and great opportunities to lead and release diversity. What we can learn from professional service firm is differentiation management. You remember we talked about this, about experience, about expertise, about efficiency. What types of project do you manage? How do you manage leverage and differentiation? Collective knowledge, asset management. How often do you do in your company, and how often does your company need to do this, and which approach is most suitable for you? Remember, I talked about approaches. And project management, I mean assignments mix. Skill transfer, accountability, rewards for skill transfer. And building talents, are you building your talent? Do you help others, and how to manage talents? And Tom Peters kind of summarized all these materials about professional service firms, and gives great 4 recommendations of how to do this. And it's so sharp, and it's so easy, and it's so how-to recommendations that, think about this. First, productize it. Every department in your organization, so this are recommendation of Tom Peters from Reimagine. Every department, every job in your company, in your organization, must become work worth paying for. And so each of them must have some outcome. For instance, you have a human resource management department. Do you need them? Who is ready to pay for this? Just who is ready to give your money and say, I need this service because without them I cannot do this? You, good, because they do their job well. Who else? They, good. Why? Because without them they cannot, all have all these payroll and benefits, etc. So if we do need them, great. It means that they produce the work worth paying for. But if you believe that this department doesn't do their job very well, and you can easier to ask other department who is other department, for instance, outside provider for the same service, it will be twice cheaper and twice better. It means that maybe you don't need these people inside of your organization. So about each department, IT department, about professors, about, security, about the drivers, about maintenance, just, are they good? Are they good, maintenance department? Or maybe it's easy to hire some carpenters just from outside and they will do much better. Or cafeteria, is it good in your organization? Are you sure? So if it's good, great. If it's not, think about this. So this question may be asked about each single employee. And if, for instance, I produce the job which is work worth paying for, it means that I must stay in the organization. If it's not, somebody must be ready to pay for what you do now. Who will pay? Nobody, then you are free to go. You're free to go. This is the recommendation of Tom Peters, how to establish the company which is always ready to move, always ready to compete. Webify it. So, Tom Peters recommends to put each your assignments product on the your website. 100%. Each product, recruiting, training, benefits, policies, processes. Why? Because it gives opportunity for other department faster kind of to use this service. And second, it becomes clear who does the job how. Who does the job how. And for instance, I looked, for my research, I looked at human resource personnel websites in maybe 20-25 universities. And in some universities, really good website, and you see what they do, what the forms we have, and it's kind of, we understand how I can use. As an employee, I understand how I can use. In other, it's just kind of couple lines. And my question is, maybe they have 20 lazy people who don't do anything. The same about IT department. Look at our website. Media center, this, they do a lot. And this is kind of the part of their job, because we can, if they put this on the website, I can ask for this service. In other, look at the other universities' websites, it will be just kind of, we have help desk, call this number. Thank you very much. Help desk, it's not like high level kind of expertise. It means that how many people we need in help service. So think about this. This is number 2, and this is part of building this organization. If it's ain't great, outsources. It's what I already told about this. So we don't need mediocre service inside of the organization, because first, we pay these people. Second, benefits are twice expensive, health insurance, etc. So maybe it's easy to kind of light up, to make our company lighter, to leave only talents inside of your company and outsource these talents from outside. So if they are not demonstrably great, hand it off. Who is really, really, really great. We need only great people. And Tom Peters says that it might be, we might end with encompassing 75% of what we do now. So no bill, great, easy. And this 25%, they will do everything. But for these 25% who are in, celebrate this. People who stay, just don't forget to show them that they are best. This is the center of a global excellence. We are the best. We are always on the edge of competences. We know, and we are always moving again and again and again. And we have special spirit of this, be good, because we are a team of talents, kind of factory of talent. They are good, and they know about this good, and we are good, and we know about this, and this is part of compensation, and not just compensation. I mean money. Of course, they want to be paid good, but if you save this 70% of mediocre, if you light your company with 70% of mediocre people and left 25% of the best, you have enough money to pay them. Yeah. So these are recommendation of Tom Peters, and you can think about this. I don't say that you can use them and apply them right now, right today. But the main idea, it keeps company energizing, keeps company moving, and it keeps company learning every day from everybody, from everywhere, how to be competitive, how to grow, how to develop your business, how to keep core competency but develop and core product but develop again and again new end products, how to be really, really good, better than our competitors, how to stay strong on this on this market. And reminding that our course's title is Current Issues in